Hi, I just wanted to stop by and make a few updates about some things that are going on at Bill Roseberry Stories. Number one, we're going to start with Reedy. The Reedy Chronicles Volume 2 is going to be dropping on August 25th. So if you enjoyed the Reedy Chronicles Volume 1, if you got it, if you've enjoyed the stories of Reedy here on YouTube, now my second volume of my magazine is coming out. So uh, this is a big deal. And August 25th is an important date because that would have been Reedy's 51st birthday. And I'm also going to do something special right here on YouTube on that day. I'm not going to say what it is. I just want to tease it, but you'll want to be here for those of you who knew Reedy and loved him and have really enjoyed these stories because they capture his personality and bring him back to life for you. You'll definitely want to be here. For those of you that never met him and have just enjoyed the stories and been coming along for the ride with this, you'll want to be here too because this is going to be an opportunity for you to see the the man himself. So yeah, I wanted to tease that a little bit. Um, Production is going to change a little bit here on Bill Roseberry Stories. There's going to be some more of these talking heads coming out, talking head videos. Uh, I think it's going to really benefit the sports stories. So, I've done several of my sports stories on here and fleshed them out into short stories, just like I have with Reedy. But those take time. It's easier for me to just come on here and do this. And I think with some of the sports stories, it's a perfect way to bring them to you and be enjoyable and save me more time to work on the writing and creating of the stories as well as the marketing that goes on behind this. So look for more of these. They'll kind of randomly come in. Some of it's going to be behind the scenes things, like what this is, what's going on, but also actual storytelling videos in the talking head form. And that brings me to the schedule change, which is upcoming. Starting next week, there will be no videos, uh, no storytelling videos out. I'm going to start putting those out bi-weekly. This is not a cut in production. What this is it's an opportunity for me to take a little bit more time to work on the marketing aspect of this and look into creating some more behind the scenes things so you get to know me and different things that are going on with this. So I feel that I get tunnel vision sometimes with doing the stories and creating the content, and I'm not doing the behind the scenes things to really push everything that we have out here. That's very important too. I also don't want to rush these stories and take away from the creative process to try and I don't want it to look like I'm just pumping them out on a conveyor line. I want this to be on an assembly line. I want this to be my heart put into this. So I don't ever want to rush these stories. I want to take the time that's needed to put them out. And with volume 2 coming, I have a lot of work to put that together for that too. There's a lot of work that goes into these magazines. So volume 2, I want it to be the best that it can possibly be and even be an uptick from volume 1 and kind of take the things that I learned from volume 1 and add to volume 2. So also, we got an update for Bill Roseberry Stories written for you. We won't take a lot of time to talk about this, but if you're not familiar with this, I've put it out there that I am willing to take on clients and write their stories the same way that I've written the stories on Reedy, the same way I've written the stories about my sports writing career. I would sit down and speak with the client, and it can be about their life. It can be about a loved one who's passed away, someone who's still there, vacations, anything, experiences, memories that you want to see brought to life. I am working with a client where I don't have a timeline for when these things come out, but my hope is before the end of 2026, we'll see some of these come to fruition, and you'll be able to see me use my journalism career, my interviewing skills, and put together stories for other people. I think that can be a phenomenal thing that isn't really out there. And I think I can bring that to people. I think I can bring that to you, to bring your stories to life, just like I have for me. Now, volume two, man, Reedy Chronicles volume two. I can't believe it's here already. Volume one's been out since May. It's got a lot of feedback. People love it. It's a beautiful magazine. Volume two is going to be the same way. I miss working with Missy Long again, the graphic designer who did volume one. We have a template now, but we're adding a little bit. This is going to have even a little bit more nostalgia in it. I mean, the nostalgia that went into volume one was great. It looks like it came right off a 90s shelf, but now we're going to add in some more nostalgia about the years that the stories came from, so you can look back and really put yourself into that time, and they're fun, reedy stories. We've seen them on here on YouTube, we've read them on Substack, but now they're going to come out here. There's also a great editorial about how him and I became friends, how we met, and kind of takes you back, whisks you way back to 1989, 1990 era when we were in middle school and life was simple and we were just, everybody was making friends. And that's kind of what this is going to be. This volume is going to center around the early days of Bill and Reedy. And it's going to center around, that's what the cover is going to be. You're going to see a picture from our childhood for the cover. The cover will be very similar to what volume one was, but with volume two, we'll be a lot younger. So that's going to be really cool too. And then you're going to hear from some of the Bill Roseberry Stories fans, the people that have read volume one. They've come back and they've really, I asked for some testimonials about what they loved about the magazine, and they've been coming in droves. You'll see those within the magazine too. It's going to be really cool, and I can't wait, and I hope you can't wait, because you can add to your collection. If you got volume one, now you can add volume two and start the collection. If you haven't gotten volume one, grab it too. Get ahead of the game before volume three will come out at some point. Volume four, this is going to be an ongoing collectible series of short stories in these magazines. It's a great keepsake. It's great for gifts, all those things. And then Reedy's birthday. Well, like I said, I don't want to give away too much, but I have some things that I'm going to release in a video where you'll learn a little bit more about Reedy and get to see him in a light. And it won't be AI driven like what so many of my stories be. Unfortunately, everything has to be AI driven with Reedy. If you knew him, you know how he was. I saw him literally burn pictures that people took of him. Be like, man, give me that shit, dude. We'll be taking my damn picture. And then he'd take his lighter out and he'd light it on fire. I saw him do that a couple of times. He hated having his picture taken. So there's not a lot, unfortunately. And that's why, all these Reedy stories, the Reedy Chronicles, unfortunately wouldn't exist if he was still with us. As great of a personality is and a wonderful human being as he was, he wasn't a big fan of putting stuff like this out there. So he'd be kind of mad at me for doing this. But you know what? This comes from a great place, and people love him. And I want the world to love him. I want the world to see how unique and wonderful this individual was. My best friend, my brother. And, on his birthday, you're going to get to see something that's really special. So I want you to come here. With that, make sure you're liking Bill Roseberry Stories here on YouTube. Subscribe, click that like button, smash that subscribe button, and make sure you're coming back Like I said, will be every other Wednesday now with the storytelling that we've been doing, but there'll be random talking heads videos coming along in here. You can follow my Substack page. I'll put the link in the details. So click that and join my Substack page. Stay on top of that. There's other unique material there that you can check out. So click that. Subscribe to my Substack. Uh, the link to Volume One will be below. Reedy Chronicles Volume 1. If you haven't got it, go get it now so you can start your collection. Share it with people. That link will be below. Link for Bill Roseberry Stories written for you. If you're interested in having your story told, know somebody that you think would enjoy that and think it's a great idea, go ahead and click and sign up for Bill Roseberry Stories written for you, and we can talk about that. And then watch for the link for Volume 2. It'll be coming soon. Everything's getting put together for that. We should have some further details on that next week. So thank you for your time. Thank you for being part of Bill Roseberry Stories. If you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, do so now, and I'll see you again real soon. And long live Reedy.